beats, and the only thing I know, if it's furnished, I'ma take it. A bathtub with bucks, my walls do a 360.
In first place is Niche with the Oishi number 3.
I heard he lost a leader. He tossed Nina out the Porsche two-seater. Shit different, they just said it for clout.
Welcome back to the Let Me See What You Smoking show. We have another special interview with co-founder of the highest club in the society in New York City, one of the representatives of the Astor Club, brand ambassador. We got Ben in the building.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you for having me on again. It's great to be here.
Brother, it's an honor, bro. When you told me, bro, we gotta talk about the Billies, I was like, I'm all there for it, my brother. For those that don't know, what is the Billies, bro?
So the Billies is a competition we started 3 years ago. Originally, we did the ZA Olympics in New York, and then the next year changed it to the Billies, and then again last year did it as the Billies. So this will actually be the third year of the Billies, fourth year of doing the big New York contest. We've done it in Terminal 5 in Manhattan for the last 4 years. This year we're changing to a new venue. It's a huge warehouse in Brooklyn where we're going to have even more space. We're going to be able to have more food, a bunch of really cool high-tech activations, and music, same great vibes, but maybe a couple more vendors too.
Okay, that's good to know. I mean, Brooklyn definitely have big warehouses, and they definitely could hold a lot of. I mean, Terminal 5 was Terminal 5, but Brooklyn could definitely be something beautiful for the Billies. What's different this year in the 2026 Billies? What, especially with the judge selection, with the judging, the selection process of how's it gonna be done? Talk to us.
So I read all the messages, everybody's complaints and issues and gripes, and once in a while appreciation, which I appreciate. But two big things that people talked about last year. The big one that the growers and entrants seemed to be really upset about was having the preliminary round. I think partly that was because we didn't explain it before we did it, but in general, there was just some people who felt like it wasn't fair that their entry didn't get to be tried by the people that we announced as the judges. So the reason we did it was because we were just a little bit overwhelmed by how many entries there were, and we weren't sure that the judges would be able to smoke all those entries. So came from a good place, but we hear what everyone's saying, and we also have found judges now who are really amazing judges. These are the OGs of the cannabis community, but not everybody can be a great judge. It's hard to smoke so many entries. You got 40, 50 entries to try. Most people are going to say, smoke 15 and say, screw it, and just write down any number. These people that we have now, they can go through 50 entries in 3 or 4 days and accurately really judge every entry. So we decided that's it. We're going to send every single entry to the judges. No preliminary rounds this year, and we'll let the experts decide.
That's a good way to do it. I mean, especially if they're professional enough to take all those selections and go through them as quick, because also some of them just by the look, just by the nose, could just be off, right off, and it's eliminated. You know what I mean? Depending on the judge, of course.
And we don't do criteria. A lot of people are like, oh, you've got to judge 25% on looks. You got to judge 25% on smell, 25%. For me, these judges have been smoking for so long. Their holistic take on what's good, it's like somebody who's an expert in a certain artist, and they're called in to, say that the provenance is good on a painting. It's because they've seen that artist painting so many times over. They can just instinctually, something in them tells them this is it or this isn't it. And I think it's the same with these cannabis judges that we have, that they can really, they don't need to be told you have to judge for looks and for smell and for, why do we want to give a high score to something that has a beautiful look but smells and smokes like garbage? Why are we giving any points for that? So we just do 0 to 100 system. We've got the software we used last year. Everything's blind again. We've got more judges. We'll have at least 7 judges per category. And the judges we have already are like AJ Sour Diesel, Josh D, TK, like the best gas judges you could possibly have for sure. And many, many more that I'm forgetting right now. Apologies to everyone I'm forgetting now. But point is, extremely qualified people who can definitely tell the difference between, one strain and another.
That's a fact. I mean, so what are the requirements to enter the Billies for any grower that wants to get in particular, get in and participate?
I mean, this is definitely something that I kind of struggle with and think about a lot. Like, should it be only growers? Can you only enter it if you grew it yourself? I like that idea a lot. That feels more legit to me. But then I worry that there's certain people who have access to amazing weed, know it's amazing weed, but the people who are growing it don't want to enter it, aren't interested in entering it. I mean, don't we want that weed? We just want the best weed we could possibly find. And hopefully it comes from a good person and, all that. But really, we just want to find the best weed we can find. And so in that vein, I know some people are going to be like, it's a money grab. We don't make money from this, people. I wish we did. But so in that vein, I'm kind of not setting a criteria, just leaving it open. So yeah.
Even trappers could get in
Yep.
it too. So basically, let's say a Be Easy
Exactly.
or Up the Hill will get in, and then okay.
You
I
know
mean,
what?
I respect that.
I feel like, first off, is we're trying to get to the best weed first and foremost. And then we can hopefully figure out, I think if somebody won and they were entered by Be Easy, and if they wanted to be known, you would think that hopefully Be Easy would give them the credit, at that point. I don't know, Be
Yeah.
Easy, I'm just saying anybody in particular
Yeah. I
would
understand
do the
what you
right
mean.
thing. But the point is getting it in by hook or by crook. And if we say grower only, some people are going to lie, and there's no way to know. Like, sure,
That's true.
send us your picture. Now there's AI people, they could send in, and I don't want to spend my whole time like verifying everything. So again, let's just let everybody enter their weed. If it's that amazing and they didn't grow it, we'll figure out.
There's some growers also that don't want to be known too.
Yeah,
That's
and
another
some people
thing.
don't want to. And again, they don't want to spend the money or give up the weed to enter. But the person they're getting it from is like, this has to be seen. This has to be known.
So what are the dates and when can you enter and how can you enter?
So everything is up on, there's a Billies website and a Billies Instagram. I think it's Billies Awards. We'll post it later in link or something. But so you can sign up on the website right now for all the entrants. You don't have to pay right now, but we're just getting everybody's name, what they're going to enter, and it's been open for a day and already have a lot of great entries in. The other thing I've been thinking so much about since last year are the categories. Every year I try and nail down what I think are the best categories. How do you categorize all these different kinds of weed? And we tried, one year we had sativa as the category, and we had a big issue with a lot of like juicy, lemony, really delicious sativa hybrids beating out all these, long, beautiful landrace strains that, I think are actually way better. But the judges weren't super haze or super sativa experts, and they kind of voted for the lemons and the oranges. And it bothers me every year. How do we get around that problem? So this year, I think haze is such a unique strain different from what we even call it. And it's not haze. It's really right like super long flowering
90 plus.
strains that are probably not too far removed from the land races, but they probably are a lot removed. They've just been bred into what we think of as land race vibes. But so I think that all comes under the haze category. That all kind of, I don't know, when you know, you know. And
So
so,
basically, you could put fucking more lights.
yeah,
Could put blue dreams.
yep.
Okay.
I mean, it
Basic.
depends how the blue dream tastes. Most of the blue dreams, I'd say, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
If it's
blue dreams
really,
is haze. Is a
if it's
haze cross.
blueberry-ish, there used to be some that were kind of sweet, more on the
Yeah,
blueberry
yeah.
side.
But it's still a haze
Please don't
cross.
enter blue. Just don't enter blue dream.
But I'm just trying to get the
I know. I'm thinking about lemon skunk. That one, I feel like that should go.
But
in
lemon skunk will be gas.
So we have a category this year. I was going to call it citrus because again, these lemons and these oranges that are like so unique don't fit in squarely into the other categories. You can kind of put them in with the candy, but they tend to be, some of them are so a lot more sativa than a
Like
lot of the
lemon
candies.
trees, let's say.
Yeah. So for those strains, I thought let's make a fruit category. There's no real haze in indica and sativa anymore. The only thing that's really straight up sativa or close to it is the hazes, I think. And then, so this year, this is new, might be controversial. I did a fruit category also. And again, the fruit category is anything orangey, anything lemony, anything, any berry, any papaya, anything fruity, berry, whatever, putting into the fruit category. And then we've got a candy category, which we've always had. Candy includes Skittles.
Okay.
It's named after a candy. It is literally one of the first strains named after candy.
Even though people consider it not candy, it's more citrusy supposed to be.
You
I
know,
guess because of the grapefruit supposedly that
yeah, I mean, people say that, and to me, I could see it go in that category too. But I think the general consensus is that Skittles is candy, so that's going in the candy category. And then obviously,
any
gelatos,
crosses,
sherbs. Banger, I would say, is probably going in the candy category. But if you have one that's really gassy and you want to put it in the gas category, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm not this year. Also, I'm not going to move things around. I'm going to let them judges decide. Usually, we go through them all, and if there's something that's so off, super candy in the gas category, I usually move it.
Yeah, I remember last year.
But this year, I'm not going to do that. You guys tell us what it is. We're going to send it to the judges. We'll let them decide. And this year we're having judges also that are, we always have great expert judges. I'm really focusing on making sure we have haze experts in the haze category. We have gas experts in the gas category. So it makes sense.
It definitely makes sense. When is the date? April 19th?
April 19th. Entries are due, I believe, March 15th. But go check it out online. Everybody should enter. It's going to be a good time. You get tickets. It's going to be some other events going on. So it's not just about winning an award. It's really about coming and hanging out with everybody here in New York, getting to meet, everyone's your favorite growers, your favorite, glass blowers, see friends you haven't seen for a long time. Get to try a lot of amazing weed that we've got people coming from all over the world. We'll be bringing the best of the best. Masters of Rosin will be going on at the same time as well. So
Okay.
that'll be cool. We'll be doing a bunch of events with them, as we always have. And it's going to be a great time. Another great 420 week in New York City, I think.
Most definitely. Are you doing anything in the park?
I don't know. I take credit for the park, but it's gotten like rough. The last few years, it's been, a little bit crazy. Everybody's trying to hustle. And we're thinking about maybe we might do our own event, I think 420 here at least for all the entrants at the Billies and Masters of Rosin. and maybe just skip the park this year. I'm not sure. I'll say that every time, you know.
And 420 is on a Monday too.
I mean, the park's always got this really special part in my heart. It's hard for me to
Yeah,
imagine I won't go to the park, so I
yeah.
probably will be. Yeah,
And definitely everybody throws one down in the park for
yeah.
sure.
Definitely nice to be outside and smoke one with everybody for,
Hell yeah.
yeah, once again, celebrate we're still alive and still smoking.
Besides the Billies, talk to me about Thailand, bro.
Oh yeah, just came back from Thailand. As you know, I've told you before, I lived in Thailand for a long time, for about 15 years. Uh, Pretty much the second I left Thailand, it became legal there. While I was there, it was very serious. I had to hide it. Nobody knew. As soon as I left to come back to New York, they legalized it, and it's everywhere now. There's so many shops. Tons of people have moved there and started breeding, and it's a great vibe right now. Very creative, young energy. Really, because you can smoke weed there. It's the only place in Asia you can smoke weed, and the standard of living is so nice. And we had this opportunity to open a lounge inside the RTZ shop in Phuket. And, we've been friends with RTZ for a while, and it just seemed like a no brainer. So Phuket's beautiful. The menu there is the best menu, I'd say, one of the best menus in the world. Let's just say that. As good as here almost. Pretty much the same. So it's amazing. I could have, when I was living there, found a menu like that in Thailand. I would have been very happy.
Are you currently working with any Thailand cultivators?
Yep, yep. I don't have their names. They're a little bit. It's a little bit more of a gray area there. So
Okay.
most of the Thai brands tend to. It's more like a white label situation.
Okay.
But my partners out there with RTZ have been there for a few years, the last couple of years, put the work in on the ground to find, the good ones, because there's a lot. It's tough to grow in Thailand. It's a tough environment, the humidity and the heat. So there's a couple of tricks you got to figure out, and not everybody's up to it. So there's a lot of bad weed there too, unfortunately. But overall, the weed is really good now. It's getting very good in Thailand.
That's good. That's good to know, man. I mean, congratulations on the new acquisition, my brother.
Thank you so much.
And spreading the Astor Club vibes internationally.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Such a pleasure.
Any last words you want to talk about the Billies?
We'll be posting the ticket link really soon. Maybe by the time this is up, it'll be up. Everybody, please come out. We, look forward to doing this again, seeing everybody again. This new venue is going to be something a little bit new and exciting. I think better than any year we've done them before. Music, we always are ahead of the wave on the music, thanks to my partner Matt. And this year we will as well. And we're going to have a lot of amazing vendors that everyone's going to be excited about. So can't wait to see you all there.
Yeah, man. Looking forward to the Billies. Billies is always something different, and it's something that puts on for the state of New York, man. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean?
it.
Like we do something different, for the state of New York, and makes people come over here. You know what I
At
mean?
the time, there was nothing else. There weren't any really big weed events and awards in the city, and I didn't even want to do it. It was just because there was nothing, no one else was doing it. If there had been other people doing it already, I would have never. So it just feels like a good responsibility,
Yeah.
to do for everyone, not just
I
for
mean,
ourselves.
the way you guys are doing this more on a national level, I believe. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
we're doing
There's
Michigan now too.
Yeah, there's Michigan. I mean, there's people
that's very cool.
there's people that have done it here, but state-wise, the way you guys do it is more on the national level, because you get people from all over
Yep.
the states to come to New York to attend Billies.
Yeah,
And that's different.
It's taken a lot of work and disorganization and organization, but we're finally getting to the point where we have a great team that can put together great events. So if anybody needs help with doing events as well, feel free to reach out, and we've got a great team that's available.
That's good to know. Shout out to you, Ben. Always
Shout out
thank
to
you
you.
so
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time, my brother. It was definitely a good talk, a definitely good knowledge to know And looking forward to the Billies.
Me too.
Because Billies is gonna be something, you know, GOAT shit, you know, how you guys do all the time here in New York, especially for 420 vibes. Get the people of New York together and get the people from the community of all over the United States and all over the world to come through for the Billies, you know, in New York.
For sure.
Shout out to the Astor Club, shout out to you, Ben, and thank you so much for your time, my brother.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you all.
Just let me see what you smoking. You already know the vibes. Astor Club, the Billies, coming soon, 2026. Peace.